Welcome back to the Green Beans Go channel. It's your host, me, and today we're going to be taking a trip down memory lane, recounting every Seahawks game that I have attended. I am going to the Seahawks game this weekend, and I thought it'd be fun to kind of go through and tell you guys how I became a Seahawks fan and walk through my really, quite frankly, bad luck I have had with attending Seahawks games. I've attended 6 of them. Let's talk about it. Why am I a Seahawks fan? Guys, I wish the story was romantic. I wish I had a cool, I was born in Seattle, my second grade local football team was the Seahawks. I had a shirt that said Seahawks on it, and I thought, I like the Seahawks. From second grade till now, I've stuck with this team. That's why. Here's the game plan for today. We're going to talk about the stadiums that I went to, the seats that I sat in, the score of the game, and of course the date. We'll start with game 1. The first game I ever attended was in Indianapolis. It was October 4th, 2009, and the Seahawks lost, and they lost quite badly, 17-34. The Seahawks were manned by Cynical Wallace. Some of you may remember that name. Julius Jones was the running back, and TJ Hushmanzada led the team in receiving yards. I did get to watch Peyton Manning play, so that's a pretty cool thing, although I was not happy with his performance that day, 350 yards. Absolutely torched us. Here's a photo of me wearing my Deion Branch jersey, face painted, hair colored. I was ready to go. I was in middle school at this time, and I thought it was cool. I was cool. I mean, come on. That's pretty cool. We sat in the absolute nosebleeds way up here in the corner, and this marked the first official loss that I had witnessed in Seahawks football. My one memory that kind of sticks out is on the way to the game, we stopped at a Subway to go to the bathroom, and I didn't really comprehend it at the time, but obviously looking back now, the guy was very intoxicated. He came out and he got in my face and he just yelled, "Seahawks suck!" And I'm pretty anxious at baseline. I was definitely an anxious middle schooler, and I almost told my mom, let's turn around, let's go back to the car. I don't want to go to the game. If this is how people are going to be, they're going to get in my face and yell about the Seahawks sucking. I had no idea. I'd never been exposed to any sort of, this isn't even a rivalry, but any sort of whatever you would call that, banter. I don't like confrontation. So I was just really thrown off by this guy in a Subway getting in my face, yelling at me. And the day didn't get much better. Game 2 was when I was in high school, October 6th, 2013. I went back to Indianapolis, and the Seahawks lost. It was a good game, 28-34. Got to see Andrew Luck play, but Russell Wilson was there, Marshawn Lynch, Doug Baldwin. The Super Bowl team was all intact at this point in time, and didn't have a lot of photos. I tried to find some. This is the best photo I have. I know this was taken in the car in the parking garage. I still went with the face paint. I had some new glasses. It always bothered me that they were slightly off center. You can see that the Seattle is hanging a little bit to my right. Always drove me nuts. This was 0-2. We tried the nosebleeds again, but we sat on the opposite side thinking maybe that would fix things. It did not. We lost again. Game 3. We went all the way to St. Louis. Now, I will say that this was actually right after Michael Brown's death and killing, and it was not a great time to be in St. Louis. There was a lot of unrest. There were riots. There were protests. And it was just, I remember my parents being just kind of anxious about the entire trip. So that is like a profound memory of that, which is pretty sad, but it is something that I associate with this game. This was the year that the Seahawks went to the Super Bowl, mind you. I believe it was either the last year the Rams were in St. Louis or one of the last years the Rams were in St. Louis. And guess what? We lost to Austin Davis, Trey Mason, and Benny Cunningham. None of those guys went on to play any meaningful amount of NFL games after this year, and we lost to them. The Super Bowl Seahawks, Russell Wilson, Doug Baldwin, Marshawn Lynch, lost to this team. And I actually just decided that at this point I was bad luck. I was never going to see them win, because how do we lose to St. Louis? I always like this photo. I actually saw this the next day or the following days on TV on the highlights. This is my first photo with Russell Wilson. There will be more, but you can see me here in the crowd standing up as he runs for a touchdown. I don't know. You probably don't think it's cool. I always thought it was cool. My fourth game was in Cincinnati, and this is my second photo with Russell Wilson. You can see here that I was standing behind the visitor tunnel. We like to try to get seats by the visitor tunnel. I was always hoping to get autographs. The only autograph I've ever gotten was from Pete Carroll. He signed the flag that I had. Other than that, I never got an autograph from anybody. Again, I went pretty decked out with the face paint. You can see the Seattle glasses. I always try to make it look like I'm a super fan, because I think I am a super fan of this team. Now, the most unfortunate part of this is they really let me believe that we were going to win a game. It was 24-7 at halftime. And I won't lie to you. I had the thought, this is it. I finally saw the Seahawks win. And that was my mistake. I should have never done that, but I did. And the Bengals went on to score 17 in the fourth quarter. Unanswered. Game goes to overtime. We lose by a field goal. So if St. Louis wasn't bad enough, I was just beat up. I was like, I literally can't go to games. I am a jinx. I'm a curse. We were 0-4. Moving on. Fifth game went to Tennessee. September 24th, 2017. Lost again. Don't have any other photos. This is my aunt, my mother, and my now wife, Marcus Mariota. Torched us. You kind of question everything. When you go to 5 games, I think 4 of which we were favored to win, and you can't get a result, you really start wondering if you are controlling the outcome of the NFL games. So at this point in time, we kind of said, let's just stop going. Is it worth paying all this money to watch them lose? But we decided to go again. We decided to go back. Now, 2 funny things about this. The Seahawks finally win. I believe it's the first game we attended that was not in October. So we went to 5 straight October games. I don't know why that says 1-6. It should say 1-5. I'm not changing it now. Maybe I'm foreshadowing. Crap. I may have jinxed us. Crap. Should say 1-5. First game we didn't attend in October. So maybe there's something there. I also didn't take a lot of photos. Maybe there's something there. I couldn't even find a photo from this game. I know for a fact I did not paint my face. First game I didn't paint my face. So maybe the recipe is go to a game that's not in October, don't take a lot of photos, and don't paint your face, and the Seahawks can win. I don't know. But this weekend, on Sunday, I'm going to the Cardinals game. I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to paint my face. Now, the game's not in October. I know my mom will take a lot of pictures. So, we're 1-1 on good and bad. The face paint may decide it. So let me know in the comments if you think I should paint my face. I do plan on doing a little bit of a vlog situation. I don't know what that looks like. I've never really done one, but I think it'd be fun. I think I would enjoy it so long as it doesn't distract me too much from the actual experience. I plan on posting that vlog, though, on my other channel, my Red Means No channel, kind of my extra channel. That way, it's sort of sports related, but it's also sort of life related. So we'll post that over there. So make sure you check that out when it's done. I don't know. I don't have a timeline of when it will be up, but I'll make sure to let you guys know. So I know some of you asked, how I became a Seahawks fan. I wanted to let you guys know that it's very boring reason. I was on the Seahawks flag football team locally, and I stuck with them because I had a shirt. And I also wanted to let you know that I'm a complete jinx when it comes to Seahawks games. So we will see if I have luck this weekend. If you're a sports bettor and you want to put all your money on the Arizona Cardinals, I'll paint my face for you. If you think that I can actually control it, then we'll do that. All right. So thank you guys. Appreciate you. Love you. And we'll see you in Arizona.